the girl suddenly notices that her dad, who never smokes, lit up a cigarette right after dinner and handled it like a pro. When she asks him about it with a puzzled look, her mother, who has always hated the smell of smoke, jumps in to defend him.
Your father always smokes after dinner, but he's gonna quit, right, Bruce?
Absolutely.
Watching her parents act so strangely, Lisa feels both shocked and thrilled. The good news, the time loop seems to be broken. The shocking part? Her parents might not be human. Turns out, they've been stuck reliving the same day for 25 years straight. Outside, it's always foggy. Every morning, Lisa gets woken up by her little brother on the walkie-talkie. After every meal, her dad goes out to fix the car that won't start. And every day, her mom asks why a few pieces of laundry are missing. At first, Lisa was just like the rest of her family, completely unaware of the loop. But for some reason, a few days ago, it suddenly clicked, no matter how she tried to explain it. Though, her family wouldn't believe a word she said. Shortly after Lisa woke up to the truth, strange things started happening around her. First, in the laundry room, she kept hearing weird noises. Following the sound, she found a red hidden door behind the washing machine, but without a key, she couldn't get it open. Then there was her bedroom. She kept hearing the sound of a musical instrument, and someone calling her name. And of course, there were her parents, acting completely out of character. To figure out what was going on and escape this nightmare loop, Lisa pulled out a Ouija board to see if some evil spirit was behind it all.
Is anybody here? Was that you playing the clarinet? Are you trying to contact me? Are you alive?
Sure enough, after a few moments, the pointer actually moved, pointing straight to yes. But before Lisa could ask her next question, the lights started flickering like crazy.
Surprise, motherfucker!
After that night, the strange events came one after another. The next morning, Lisa was woken up as usual, but this time, not by her brother. It was the sound of her parents fighting. When she went downstairs, she was stunned. Her usually gentle, kind father was now in a violent rage. He trashed the kitchen and was screaming at her mother, demanding to know where she'd hidden the spark plug. Turns out, after 25 years of failing to fix that car, today her dad finally figured out why it wouldn't start. Someone had taken out the spark plug. But before Lisa could process what was happening to her dad, there was a knock at the door. Lisa froze in terror. In 25 years of looping, this was the first time anyone had ever knocked. She quickly told her mom not to open it, but her mom, still unaware of the loop, assumed it was just a guest and opened the door without hesitation.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm in the phone company. We're checking the lines in the neighborhood today. Has your phone been out this morning?
Well, yes, in fact, it has.
Get a lot of static because of the fog. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. Do you mind if I come in and check the jacks?
Yes, of course.
For some reason, the moment Lisa saw the man, she felt a deep, inexplicable dread, and her instincts were right. The man claimed he was going upstairs to check the wiring, but when Lisa followed him up, she found him sitting calmly on her bed, waiting for her.
How long have you been awake?
What?
How long have you known? Understood.
I don't know, a week, maybe? I'm not sure. Who are you? What's going on? What happened to us?
Whenever you hear strange noises in this house, or voices calling out to you, ignore them. Pretend they don't exist, Lisa. If you should try to contact the living, or anyone else, you and your family will suffer in ways you cannot fathom.
At first, Lisa didn't understand what he meant. Then she caught her reflection in his sunglasses and saw a skeleton staring back. That's when she began to suspect that her whole family might already be dead. Even creepier, the moment the man left, her father, who'd been raging at her mother, instantly went back to being calm and gentle. The dad who'd needed a cigarette after every meal now claimed he'd never smoked in his life. It was like none of it had ever happened.
Wait, how can you just act like nothing even happened this morning?
This morning? Are you talking about the clothes that are missing from the laundry? Do you know where they are?
All these strange events were too much for Lisa to handle. Ignoring her father's pleas, she grabbed her bike and rode away from this house full of horrors. But no matter which direction she went, she always ended up back at the same house. It was like an invisible wall was trapping her. After several failed attempts, Lisa finally gave up and went home. That night, Lisa went back to the attic and tried the Ouija board again, hoping to get some answers. But this time, no matter how long she waited, the pointer didn't move at all. With no choice, she left, planning to try again the next day. But when she got back to her room, she was stunned to find a strange woman lying in her bed.
Lisa! Help me, Lisa! Please!
Olivia! What are you doing in there?
Look under the floor.
Olivia, what's happening? You okay? Open the door! Olivia!
The next morning, woken up again by her brother, Lisa thought it had all been a dream, until she found a photo album hidden under the floorboards. That's when she realized last night had been real. Inside the album were dozens of newspaper clippings about missing girls, and taped to the last page was a red key. No doubt about it, this had to be the key to that red hidden door in the laundry room. Determined to uncover the truth, Lisa unlocked the door and stepped inside. After making her way through a dark tunnel, she arrived in a hidden room. Glass jars lined the shelves like some kind of collection. Personal items floated in liquid, and they clearly didn't all belong to the same person. But before she could figure out what it all meant, she heard a noise coming from the furnace nearby.
Hello? Help me!
At dinner, Lisa was completely distracted, her mind still on what she'd seen in the basement. Then suddenly, the phone is silent for 25 years started ringing. No question, it had to be that man calling.
I thought I told you to mind your own business. You are a busy Betty. And I don't like busy Bettys.
What's down in that room under the basement? Who's down there? I mean, that's your scrapbook under my bedroom floor, isn't it?
This is my house, Lisa. It always has been.
Why are you keeping us here?
Stop opening doors that are meant to be closed.
Why? What are you gonna do to me? I'm already dead.
But what shocked Lisa most was when she turned around after hanging up. Her family of 4 had suddenly become 5. Watching her brother interact so warmly with this new person, she realized this had to be Edgar, her brother's so-called imaginary friend. But Lisa knew right away, this Edgar was that man's doing. Strangely, no matter how much she protested or tried to chase him away, her parents looked at her like she was insane.
Lisa, they only see what I let them see, Lisa. And so do you.
To force Lisa into obedience and stop her from digging into his secrets, the man turned her entire family into cold corpses. Then, by manipulating the flow of time, he made her watch as her family rotted into skeletons within minutes. Truly, truly cruel. After everything she'd been through, Lisa was starting to believe her family really was dead. But even as ghosts, being together as a family was better than being a ghost all alone. So she begged the man for forgiveness, swearing she'd never do it again. Edgar let her off the hook and restored everything to normal. But that very night, when Lisa got back to her room, the familiar sound returned. This time, though, Lisa was too scared to keep investigating. She just begged whatever it was to leave her alone. The good news, after she said it, the sound actually stopped. The bad news, she heard running water from the bathroom. When Lisa went to check, she found the faucet had been turned on by itself. Worse, after she shut it off, another person suddenly appeared in the mirror. And this girl was none other than Olivia, the same girl who'd been in her bed before. What shocked them both was that even though they couldn't see each other in the real world, they could actually touch. And the moment their hands met, Lisa was instantly transported into Olivia's body. From the decor of the house, it was clear Olivia lived in the modern day. Lisa's family was from the 90s. If Lisa had been only half convinced before that her family was dead, seeing a 1985 newspaper article about her family dying of carbon monoxide poisoning made it impossible to deny. Downstairs, Lisa was horrified to find Olivia's father working on a car that wouldn't start, just like her own dad. And this man had the same violent temper, smoked the same brand of cigarettes her dad had. Could it be? Was her father possessed by this guy back then? Before she could think it through, the man shouted at her, and she fled back upstairs. Once she'd calmed down, Lisa went back to the mirror, hoping Olivia could explain everything. But no matter how she called out, Olivia didn't appear. Then she heard her brother's voice.
Hey Lisa, Edgar says you need to be punished for being bad. He says you're a busy Betty.
Robbie, where are you?
The secret cave. Edgar's with me. We're on a treasure hunt.
Where's the secret? Robbie?
The secret cave he mentioned had to be the hidden room in the laundry room, but when she rushed inside, her brother wasn't there. Seeing the furnace door open, Lisa worked up the courage to look inside. Her brother wasn't there either, just a horrifying pile of bones.
Robbie, where are you? You told me you were in the secret cave!
We tricked you.
What?
I'm in the attic, Lisa. I was hiding from you the whole time. Edgar says we've won the game.
Robbie? Robbie? Damn it!
Then Edgar suddenly appeared and locked her inside the furnace. Remembering how Edgar had called this her home on the phone, plus the newspaper clippings about missing girls, the personal belongings, and the piles of bones in the hidden room, it all added up. Edgar was behind every single one of those disappearances, and the death of Lisa's family, along with their endless loop, was almost certainly his doing too. Luckily, when Lisa found the first victim's ring among the ashes, the furnace chimney suddenly opened up. To her shock, when she climbed up with all her strength, she traveled back to 1953. There, she saw the first victim from the newspaper, the owner of that very ring. The girl was frantically smashing at a lock, trying to escape the mansion before Edgar came back. Talking to her, Lisa realized she was just like her own family, completely unaware that she was already dead. Every single day, she repeated the same desperate attempt to break the lock and run, but Lisa knew better. Even if she broke the lock, it wouldn't matter. No matter which way she ran, she'd end up right back here. So Lisa gave her the ring and told her everything, hoping to wake her up from the loop so together, they could find a real way out. Before Lisa knew it, she was sent back again, but this time, her mind was crystal clear. Remembering what the girl had said, that she'd been knocked out with a chemical-soaked handkerchief before waking up in the mansion, and noticing that Olivia's family situation perfectly mirrored her own, Lisa started searching the garage for clues. If it was the same killer, there had to be a pattern. Sure enough, in her father's toolbox, she found a bottle of ether identical to the one in the hidden room. It all made sense now. Ether is an anesthetic. It knocks people out. That's how the girl was kidnapped. And while she was unconscious, Edgar had killed her and burned her body. Her so-called awakening was just her memory-wiped soul. And now, the same ether was in her father's toolbox. Did that mean the killer of her family was her own kind, loving father? Furious, Lisa smashed the bottle of ether. Then she went straight to her brother's room, trying to wake him from the loop so they could fight back against their dad together. Now, I know what you're thinking, why didn't Lisa try to wake her mom first? Because she tried, many times. Her mom never reacted, so Lisa gave up on her. But to her shock, when she told her brother everything, he said he already knew.
How'd you figure that out?
This morning, after I found my glasses.
Your glasses?
They were under my pillow. I didn't want to find them before because I was too scared.
Why would you be scared of your glasses?
Because I was wearing them that night. The night we all died. Don't worry, Lisa. It's gonna be okay. We're always in our house and that's just how it's gotta be. That's what Edgar told me.
Seeing that her brother had accepted his fate and had no intention of fighting back, Lisa had to pin all her hopes on Olivia. She rushed back to her bedroom and played the instrument she kept hearing. After a few moments, she really did end up inside Olivia's body. This time, in Olivia's room, she found a tablet with a note stuck to it. Lisa, press play. Quick detail here, Lisa, growing up in the 90s, had never seen a tablet before, so it took her quite a while to figure out how to play the video. But finally, Lisa understood everything.
Hi, Lisa. If you're watching this, it means you made it back. Or it means I'm crazy. Either way, I hope you find this. One thing I do know is I'm scared. The man who lived here before you was named Edgar Mullins. He was born in this house. He murdered all those girls over the years. And then he died here in 1983. My dad, he's changed. My mom's useless, totally in denial. No one will believe a word I say. I found this in the garage last week. It's how we connected. It's yours, isn't it? It belonged to you before you died. You're the only one who understands what I'm going through. Help me save my family.
Then she heard shouting downstairs. When she went down, Olivia's father was screaming about the spark plug exactly like her own father had. But this time, Lisa didn't see Olivia's father's face. She saw Edgar, the killer. Now it all clicked. Olivia's enraged father, her own enraged father, they'd both been possessed by Edgar. And Lisa knew with absolute certainty, if Olivia's family didn't leave this house, they'd die here, just like hers had. She desperately tried to convince Olivia's mother to take the family and run. But no matter what Lisa said, the mother wouldn't believe her. So Lisa ran outside, hoping to find help. But the moment she stepped past the lawn, she collapsed in pain.
Silly girl. Don't you know? A ghost can never leave this house.
When Lisa woke up, she was back in her own room. To her surprise, her mom had finally found the missing clothes and that had broken her out of the loop. The clothes hadn't really been missing. Her mom had hidden them on purpose. After noticing her husband's strange behavior, she planned to tie the clothes into a rope while he slept at night and escape with Lisa and her brother. Judging by where they ended up, that plan had clearly failed. With her mom and brother awake, Lisa rushed to find her father, still working on the car, to help him remember too. Based on what happened with her brother and mother, Lisa knew the key to waking someone up was getting them to touch a meaningful object. Her father's object had to be that missing spark plug. After some coaxing from Lisa, her dad finally remembered where he'd put it. The spark plug hadn't been lost either, he'd hidden it himself. Terrified his family would try to drive away. Once he put the spark plug back, everything came rushing back to him.
God, you and Rob and your mom, my whole family. What have I done?
No, it wasn't you.
Of course it was me.
No, it was someone else. He got inside you. He did this to us.
with the whole family awake. The illusion Edgar had built started to crumble. The entire mansion began tearing itself apart. But luckily, the fog outside was finally lifting. The sun, gone for so long, was shining again. Maybe, just maybe, they could finally leave. But as her family escaped, Lisa hesitated. After a moment's thought, the kind and brave girl made her choice. She'd stay behind and save Olivia's family. The moment Lisa shut the door, the house transformed into Edgar's childhood. And I have to say, this guy was a demon from the start. Even as a small child, he'd used ether to brutally murder his own parents. Clearly, this was Edgar's warning to Lisa. Get out. Mind your own business. He was done with Lisa's family. Olivia's family was his new prey. Lisa rushed to possess Olivia's body. By then, her father, possessed by Edgar, was already smashing through the door. Hiding under the bed, Lisa narrowly escaped. Then she used a metal bar to break open the hidden door, gathered all the personal belongings together, and told every trapped victim the truth, begging them to wake up and help her stop Edgar. But the moment she finished, Edgar knocked her out with ether. When she came to, she was tied up and locked inside a car along with Olivia's mother. Edgar was clearly planning to gas the family to death with carbon monoxide that very night. She tried over and over to kick her mom awake, but nothing worked. Luckily, there was a lighter nearby. Before Edgar could come back with the unconscious little sister, Lisa managed to burn through the tape on her hands. Seeing Lisa awake in the back seat, Edgar couldn't help but be impressed.
Hello, Lisa. You just won't let go of Olivia, will you? Such a plucky girl. You know, you were the same way when you were alive. Trying to save your family from me. Trying to fight the tide. And yet here we are, the two of us. And it ends the same.
But just as he greeted her, thinking he'd beaten her again, Lisa launched a surprise attack, wrapping the seatbelt around his neck and choking him. While he struggled, she ripped out the car keys and threw them onto the road. Because Edgar had said it himself, those who die here can never leave. With the keys gone, Edgar couldn't gas Olivia's family anymore. But what Lisa didn't expect was that he had a spare key. What Edgar didn't expect, though, was that just as he was about to kill Lisa, the first victim had woken up and come to find her. And as he was dragged into the void, every soul he'd ever murdered woke up and came after him. Surrounded by all those vengeful ghosts, the killer was finally destroyed. In the end, Lisa told Olivia's father the whole truth. After telling Olivia to live happily, she lay down on the bed and quietly waited for her consciousness to fade. But miraculously, when she woke up the next morning, she found her family was still there and they'd finally broken out of the loop. They'd reached a brand new second day, and it was Lisa's birthday. Looking at the gifts her family had prepared in the bright sunlight outside, Lisa asked her question,
What's out there?
Whatever you want there to be.
and the film ended. I have to say, this movie from 13 years ago had a really fresh concept, because if it had been told in a more conventional way, the main character would have been Olivia, and the story would have gone like this. After Olivia's family moves into the mansion, her father becomes inexplicably violent. After tons of research, Olivia uncovers the mansion's secret. The previous owner was a deranged serial killer who murdered dozens of people. Even after death, he possesses every new resident and keeps killing. Lisa's family was one of them. Olivia knows she can't defeat this evil spirit alone, not with a mother who won't believe her. But just when she's out of options, she stumbles upon Lisa's necklace. Through a seance, she successfully pulls Lisa into her own body. That's why Lisa suddenly woke up from the loop. And every time Lisa possessed Olivia afterward, it wasn't because her ritual worked. It was Olivia reaching out to her. In the end, through the exchange of information and Lisa's bravery and wit, they defeated Edgar together. As for why the dead get stuck in a loop, folklore says that after a person dies, they keep reliving the last day of their life, over and over. That's why they were trapped in the same day. And the bright sunlight at the end, with her father saying everything's out there, that was a hint that Lisa's bravery had led them all the way to heaven. Alright, that's where our story ends. I'm Jack. See you next time.